Вітаю всіх! Ви на каналі Дрова, мене звуть Дмитро, і ми продовжуємо з вами грати у Red Dead Redemption 2. Так, ну що, Дач, розповідай, що будемо далі робити?
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Charles, come with me. We got work to do.
Now where have I heard that before?
Так, поїхали. Це був добрий жарт.
Okay, boy.
Що для нього є справа.
Easy.
Так, а їхати нам далеко. Ну, майже. Так, поставимо, мабуть. А як нам? Чого він не хоче? А, ось він. Відмітив. Я відразу не побачив. Так, якось туди він. Мені каже.
Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made at Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons and better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble.
Так і
I
є.
think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Так, ну давайте подивимось. Що у нас тут є?
I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Так, зараз подивимось. Вже темрява.
He's been shot. Let's be careful, Arthur. There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first, debate second.
Так, ну пішли подивимось.
I'm gonna shoot for the sake of it.
All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but... Place looks empty.
Ну, почекай.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
Так, що у нас тут? Нічого немає. О, щось є.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Так, це моє. Знадобиться. А що в нас тут? Обшукати.
It's okay. It's okay. Come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No.
Німці.
Now go on. Get out of here. Go. We need the land. Go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Так, давайте допоможемо.
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just going to send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons braiding down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Hold up. Let me check this. Okay. Looks like they go down this way.
Ну, поїхали. По слідах.
So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch yet.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Wait a second. Just want to look closer here. Continues along the shore here. Anyway, what were you talking about?
Bastards told me they killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
У мене кінь може дрифтувати. Написали зараз. Ой, там не побачили?
John said he was going back to the auction
За
yard to
мною
collect the
було.
money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He
Якось щось не
disappeared
похоже.
on us for a while.
Або я не так якось
When
тисну.
Jack was real young, a long while. Year
Дрифт.
Wait,
Добре, потім
let me
спробуємо.
make sure this is right. They carry on along this trail.
So, you were saying?
He did?
And we was family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
Hey. There's a camp up ahead.
Так, бачу.
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
Зараз подивимось. Якось дрифт потім спробую якось на цьому коні. Можна, я ніколи не пробував.
So where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe. This looks like our feller, Charles.
Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
А, вон він. Лежить.
You got your knife there?
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Це пацка. Звичайно. Так, почекай. Ось це мій. Так, набої скоросні. Де ще? Влучив. Влучив. Це все? А, ні, не все. Десь тут ще. Де вони? Десь там ще. Ох, це було гарно. Підпалив. А я не бачу нікого більше. А, вон він. Добре.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get them untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Добре.
Hier drüben!
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Так, ну поїхали. Так, тихіше, тихіше.
Anyway, you were saying?
All right. Come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Hat meine Familie Sie geschickt?
Ох, це я підпалив. Ну добре, поїхали. Так, ось тут ми будемо мешкати. Нове місце у нас тепер. Кудись сюди. Ну тут недалеко.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellers?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld? Money? Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yep.
Так, десь тут. Вже недалеко.
Easy, boy.
А, ось
There
він.
they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist...
Андре.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebst. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir
Thanks.
Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles
Vamos!
klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Дякую.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Золотий свідок.
Ja!
Це добре. Його, здається, можна продати. І тоді у нас буде багато грошей.
Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Hello.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Так і буде. Глава 3 вже. Кілька днів по тому. Ну тут гарне місце. Так, добре. Так, треба привести себе у порядок. Так, і давайте подивимось, що тут у нас доступно.
Hi.
Угу.
Morning.
Так.
Hi. Morning, Arthur.
О, тут тепер човни доступні, можна купити.
Arthur.
Капець вони дуже дорогі, нічого не поробиш. Давайте ось все. Поставимо. Так, ну це потім вже. Так, зараз. Віддамо, мабуть, 6 баксів. Ось так. І 50 баксів собі залишимо. Так, де там наша палатка?
Hi.
Так. Ось це. Ну ось так не личив він. Хоча такий молодий. Давайте ось так. Так, ну перевдягатись, мабуть, не будемо. Ми і так гарні. Так, ну і ходімо на завдання.
How you doing, old friend?
Все добре.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day.
Ходімо.
It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Так і що? Поїхали пошмаляємо.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen.
Поїхали.
Let me show you how it's done.
Види нас.
I'm coming through.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine
Добре, не будемо.
rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa.
Так, добре. В роуці не треба нам увагу. Ніяко.
hello, gentlemen.
Привіт.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Gotten myself in a spot. Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
А що ми тут можемо зробити?
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Cody McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
Ну, звісно.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can
Поїхали.
discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on,
Ну, добре.
hurry.
All right.
Come on,
Можливо, зможемо якось
we're losing them.
піймати їх.
Relax, we're not losing them.
What the hell are you doing? Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Так, без зброї це буде тяжко. Ня.
What do you think you're doing?
Привіт.
That must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Ні. Так ми нічого не зробимо.
About. See if you can get alongside the train.
Yeah.
Closer. Get us alongside it. Get
Зараз,
alongside
зараз,
that
зараз.
freight carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandfather.
Ось так, добре.
Cop bastard.
Ходи сюди.
Got to know. That's enough.
На тобі. Іди гуляй. Так, тепер інші.
Come on, Mr. Callahan. I'm relying on you.
You're only making it worse.
Ми як законники. Ти подиви на нього.
Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Так, є.
Gonna be dead soon.
Добре.
Let me go.
Running ain't gonna help. Excuse me. Coming through. Just you and me now,
Ні,
pal.
не достану так. Добре. Попався. Це ніж? Ні, тільки не ніж.
Let me go. Can't do that.
Ходи сюди.
Need some gin? Come on.
Ти подиви на нього. А ти
Watch yourself. He's as dirty as
котеняка.
Do it.
На тобі.
tempting as it might be. Do not kill him.
Та на тобі. На тобі. Скотиняка. Та ти подиви на нього. Добре.
Is everything all right in there?
Вирубили.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Так, треба поповнити. А, його підняти треба ще. А я вже пішов. Так, капець. Добряче він мене відлупцював.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in. Come on.
Добре.
Fine job. Well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Hey,
Добре,
There you
поїхали.
go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
what about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Greys for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Пам'ятаю.
We're gonna
Цих
bear
багатіїв.
left here.
Так, пам'ятаю. В Гроуці треба вести себе дуже порядочно. Щоб нічого не натворити.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders
Добре.
off your horse and carry him in for me? You said it. Carry him over then.
Ходи сюди.
Hey, fellas.
Don't surprise me in the least.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone sadly to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Добре.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Та поїхали.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Можливо.
Well, I just heard we all's got to work an extra half shift a week for no extra pay.
You'd expect any different?
Так, ось і наша коні.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Поїхали. При першому проходженні я так з ними не поїхав.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest of tacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Дуже смішно.
Very funny.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Добре. Майже приїхали.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey,
Так,
those the
дуже
boats
гарно.
you mean?
Yes. Good.
Так, а ось і човни.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Давайте спробуємо.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Так, ну поплили. О, нам кудись туди.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the
Так,
best fish.
вудочка в мене є.
We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Вже темно.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill
Трішечки
and
включимо
rockbass.
світло.
You'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Так, добре,
Whatever
давайте.
it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Так, ну чекаємо.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. Damn it, I lost him. You got a bite.
Maybe if you caught a fish, we'd stop teasing you.
Так, туди подалі закинемо.
I got him. I got one. Shit, got away.
Так, добре, чекаємо.
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Arthur's got a bite.
Got a nibble there, Arthur.
Щось не бачу.
Something's nibbling. There we go.
You got something biting, Arthur. You got a bite there, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Так, іде. Так, ще трішечки. Добре.
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella
Так,
told me
залишимо.
once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Ah, this again?
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20. 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish,
Так, добре.
or you can go
Ще
drinking
одна.
all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
No, you lost it.
Lost it. I used to go fishing with this fella
Let
back
me
in the
off.
day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Ні, немає нікого. Добре. Перезакинемо.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there.
Добре.
Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried?
Так, ще одна.
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine
Добре.
years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
Так, ще одна.
Not bad, Arthur.
Добре.
Keeping that one, eh?
Так, вже скільки ми? 4 взяли.
You hooked him.
Добре.
Nicely done, Arthur.
Ну, давайте
Maybe we
кинемо.
throw Trelawney back in too.
Нехай пливе. Іншу зловимо. О, є. Добре. Спіймав. Попався.
Good job, Arthur.
Добре. Оце красень.
Worth keeping that one.
Да, дуже гарно.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy.
А, нам
We
туди?
head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys.
Ну, добре.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about some?
Коні нас знайдуть. Він так сказав.
All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
Ask that gal to give
А
me
воно не йдуть.
She says wait till the taters is done.
Зникли. Ну, вони вже в таборі, мабуть.
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I
Цікаво, в житті також так, ну, якщо кінь дуже привик до хазяїна і він потім його може якось додому прийти, якщо він десь там заблукав. Можливо, таке теж є.
But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
О. Вже заморився Артур. А він сам може? А, ні, не може. Я сподівався, тут буде як на коні. Що він сам буде їхати. Гарно.
We should not let the folks back in camp think we get too far.
Так, а це вже наш табір, так? Здається... А, чи ні? Чи це не наш ще? Чи наш? Ні, наш. Я спочатку і не узнав. Так, десь тут можна пришвартуватись.
All right.
Добре.
I think I mean, we
І в нас з'явився човен.
gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Так, ось і все.
Well, I am going to take in.
Виповнили ми це
I'll
завдання.
give these fish to Pearson.
Добре. Так, ну що, друзі, давайте на цьому ми завершимо, мабуть. Уже в наступній частині будемо далі проходити завдання. Так що, усім дякую за увагу, підписуйтесь на канал, ставте свої вподобайки і до нових зустрічей.